Our mission and vision is to provide an atmosphere that's it's a culture of learning for our students, to give them the best resources possible, the best education possible, and we believe that all students can learn. We want to do that in an environment that's safe, where they feel comfortable coming to school, they feel cared for. We want to produce, the best citizens we can by the time they graduate with us.
Our video system wasn't horrible to start out with, but it was almost like any other video system at the time. It was a little outdated. It was kind of clunky, hard to use. It took a long time to figure out what happened and where it happened and to even export the footage and to just the whole process took forever.
When it went to camera usage and looking for things on video, I would describe our system as being reactive, meaning an incident would occur and then the hunt would start, so to say. What happened, where it happened, when it happened, who it happened to, who it happened with. It's taxing and it's time consuming, to say the least.
We have a small team in our technology department, but we were tasked with finding a new security camera system. And then we discovered Quorum and never looked back. We've shown, Quorum to our DPS. Just the other day, I had 2 DPS officers. I was showing them how I could send them a live video wall if they had a situation going on in one of our schools, and they could see around the corners before they have to walk around that corner. And they were blown away completely. For me, AI was, I would say, the leading factor driving this decision to go with Quorum. And it seemed like all the other systems that we were looking at wasn't integrating AI, or if it was an integration. It wasn't built from the ground up and built on that AI feature. No longer was it going to take all day or half a day to investigate and export footage. Now it is done in minutes.
I was saying a lot of times, like, man, if I could just have one security guard just to walk around the halls, check the bathrooms, let me know if there's anything going on. And then all of a sudden we start playing around with Quorum AI, and I'm like, whoa, hang on. I start figuring out this is like a security guard that's everywhere. There's been times already that we've been using it that even looking at the camera with human eyes, I'm not as good as that camera that's using that AI. So, I'll sit here and I'll tell you, it simply makes me better at my job because of its capabilities.
If we receive a description for anybody, a student or someone that they're looking for, we're able in the AI to type in the description of that student. Say it's a substitute teacher and they don't know all the names of the kids yet, but they know that kid was wearing a yellow hoodie. We can go to the Discover mode in Quorum and type yellow hoodie, and it searches the entire district for yellow hoodies. And then we can narrow it down very quickly. With the AI in that is amazing. It's a huge time saver, and time is invaluable. And so it really helps us in that way.
Well, unfortunately, here in Mexia, a couple years ago now, we actually had a firearm discharged in one of our schools. It did not end up being an event where anyone was hurt. A lot of times you think that'll never happen to us. Well, that day opened the door, opened our eyes for sure.
Situations going on like Uvalde and these other shootings that are happening all over the country, nonstop, we knew that weapon detection was absolutely necessary.
And it's almost synonymous that you think school safety and weapon detection. So when you look at weapons detection, you're simply adding another layer of that school safety.
When it comes to life or death, every second matters. And so if we detect a weapon, we can put that campus on lockdown immediately before any damage is done or minimum damage is done. And so to be able to detect that weapon before it's fired, hopefully, is the difference between a kid coming home to their parents or not.
It's 100% crucial being able to detect weapons in real time.
Having weapons detection built into our camera system gives us a whole nother layer that gives us, I guess, a little bit of peace in knowing that there's some added protection that's built into this for us and for our students, and to keep our students and our staff safe. If somebody were to ask me if they were considering what we've been considering, they needed to upgrade their camera system, I would highly recommend Quorum. My team has been very pleased with the support. They've been very pleased with platform, the equipment. There was an investigation that we did recently that allowed us to build a wall of the video, and we have never had that opportunity before, and that spoke volumes to the stakeholders that needed to see that video, to have multiple camera views in one location, all happening simultaneously.
Students lose their backpacks a lot. Man, Quorum AI has found so many backpacks this year, and being able to get it right away and get that kid to class where they can learn. Advice that I would give to people is give it a shot. It's really effective, it's really fun to use.
So since the implementation of Quorum, we're more confident in the safety of our district. The AI features that it comes along with gives us that extra layer of security to where we can be alerted by things that are happening that are not being seen by individuals, by people, by leaders, by principals. And then a huge aspect of it is the time-saving aspect. Quorum saves so much time using the AI features, which is invaluable in the education world.